Hello guys, welcome back again. This is Suresh from his automation channel. Today in this session we will discuss about XPath locator, which is used for most of the automation, and we will discuss the important topic on the contains and normalized space. So both of them are being used for selecting a text-based web elements or a links. And what is a common or what is the difference between these two elements or these two XPaths? One is a contains. So when to use a contains? So contains used when there is a dynamic and a partial matching text. So dynamic matching and partially matching for text and also the ARIA labels. So both ways we can use the contains. Whereas a normalized space is specifically used for to select the text which has the spaces and to remove the new lines tab location. I mean there is a tab when we hit a tab, right? It provides or it gets the extra spaces. So that kind of extra spaces will be removed by using this normalized space. So both of them uses for selecting a web element, but when to use this is the difference. And I will show you a small demo that how you can easily identify or use this XPath locator for contains and also the normalized space. Okay, here there is an example of one website I have taken, and here I have identified this button. This is a button called try it yourself, and there is a symbol in it. So for this try it yourself, there is an HTML DOM element which is anchor tag. Then we have a class href target and try it yourself text. Now how we can identify using the contains key? So first and foremost thing is we have to start with the anchor tag. Then in the square braces we have to in the square braces we have to write contains. Then after that contains we have to open and close the braces. So first thing is a text. For text we have to write as a method, then comma separated. Then you have to use the single quotation or double quotation, that's up to you. I'll use this try it yourself. So I am using the exactly full matched text. Now you can see it has matched to 1 of 10 items. So that 1 of 10 items we will delete later, but it has identified this try it yourself. So this is a one way of identifying the text using the contains key. And in this you can still try to reduce this. You can try it until try it, or you can even you can go it further to try also. So this way also you can find. So this is called as a partially matching text, and you can apply this to a that would called a target or a class that you can apply on it. Based on this, instead of this text we can use this as a target. Like example, the target is there, right? So I will take this target at the rate target we have to provide. Then there is an blank, right? So I will take that blank, and you can see it has matched. Now if I remove some characters, right, even then it is finding. So this is a partially matching attribute. So this is a one way of finding the contains key. And later I can use it for class also in the same way. I mean, now I have used for target. In the similar manner you have to use it for class. Like here it is a class is there. I will use the class there, and then you have a user anonymous. Example, I will just use the anonymous there. Okay, even then it finds the one of five elements or matching elements there. So this is the one way of using the contains key. Now I will use a normalized space in the same manner. So for that normalized space I will remove this contains. For this also you have to use the square braces. In that you can write hyphen space, and here we have to use the equals symbol and single quotation or double quotation, that's up to you. So now I will copy the target try it yourself text. So I will copy this text and put it in the single quotation, under single quotation. Okay, now let me see if there is any spelling incorrect. Okay, there is a spelling incorrect. Okay, now you can see one of 10 items were been identified. Now this is for text which is having a normal text. So it in normalized space identifies both the ways. There is a spaces in between or spaces in the starting or ending. It will find. Now what I will do is I will go to this HTML DOM and try to give extra spaces like this. Just imagine that there is a spaces on a real time. Okay, real time spaces. I'm just adding one more space to it like this. Even then this normalized space will still identify that element even though there is a spaces in the text. So this is advantage of normalized space, but whereas contains, it will fail to identify in this space. Like example, if I remove uh, this one and I will just bring back the contains. Okay, now for the contains, where is that text. Okay, for this text. Okay, now it has now showing as 0 of 0. Now if I bring back this normalized space, you will see 1 of 10 items. So same thing, if we apply for the contains, then it fails to identify that. But whereas a normalized space, if I bring back normalized space, then it will identify. So this is advantage between the contains and normalized space. Based on the usage in our automation, we can use this either of the way. And there is a combination way that is you can still use this contains and normalized space, which is the best combination to identify or mitigate the situation. So there is a text which has an extra space or extra tab or a new line is coming, and you have to identify the text of it. But due to that constraint, that partial and matching, so to mitigate that, you can use the same locator here. So here, instead of just providing a normalized space, I will again add the contains and square brace open. I mean normal bracket open. Then after at the end again I will open one more bracket. Okay. So in this we have to remove this equals to separated by comma. So this way also you can identify. So this is the best combination. Let me bring it to the bottom so that you will see it what I am doing there. Okay, let me close this. Now you can see the full path of it. So I am using the anchor tag contains the normalized space, then try it yourself. So this is the best combination. Even though there is a spaces or anything, this will always pass, right? So earlier we have seen about the if you use the contains when there is a spaces, it is failing. When you use the normalized space, it is passing. Now I wanted to use this both combinations, then this is the perfect combination to use it. So hope this session is helpful for you. In case if you have any questions, queries, you can post in my comment section. I will help you out. And if you are new to my channel, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.